So, that's it. There's the center unit. The crush washer's in there. Fucking monkey wrenches after it. Like a total caveman. I love that. He's looking at an ex-motorcycle mechanic, and I'm putting this shit on. Fucking monkey wrench. So ghetto, bro.
Hi guys, what's going on? I got my little KTMs here in the garage, and I'm gonna do some Supermotification on it tonight. It's late night wrenching actions, and yeah, I thought I'd show you my new little kit that I got. Bit of kit. We have the Supermoto fender, one of the typical Cerebus fenders. So this is the Supermoto shorty version, and if you look here, it will look about the same with the inlay and everything, just a little shorter and a little rounder, so it'll suit the bike a little better with Supermoto wheels. Announcement: I am getting a set of Supermoto wheels, Warp 9s, ordered for this bike and built next week, hopefully. We're gonna have us a good old times with old Brafamundos here, and I look forward to it. So, what's happening here? Let's show you. English, Deutsches, is Germans, nice, eins, Steibens, Tank und Touchman, Klingeln, Abendsen, Lufte, Reichen, Kühlen, mit dann bitte Spiken des Strubens, da ist keiner! No, I don't get that. What's this say? English, okay. Essentially, pull the tank off, pull the seat off. KTMs have the factory harness points throughout the bike where you can add really cool accessories. Plug and play, like DIN connectors and stuff. Fully plastic Molex connectors or whatever, all over the bike. And you can plug into those sub-harnesses with all these, like, aftermarket items, which is crazy, because, like, in the sport bike world and standard motorcycle world, you can't do that shit. That's crazy. You'd have to, like, cut and splice in and quick connects and stuff. This thing has a factory spare harness plug. I guess you'd call that a Molex or something similar. And you plug this cooling fan. I hope you guys can see this in the light. Oh, shit. Where's the cooling fan? And through the magic of editing, there's the cooling fan. So this is the fan. It's a KTM Austrian fan. It's a proper fan for the bike. You know, it's going to push quite a bit more than some sort of silly CPU fan. And it's going to have factory connectors. This is super cool. It comes with the screws that secure themselves to this radiator on the right side. I believe it goes this way. It's very tight in there. There's some hoses you're going to have to move around and stuff. But I think it'll work. It says it will. So I'm very excited. There's your fan for street conditions. And you get your very slick pigtail harness connector with Molexes and a fuse, probably a 15 amp or 10 amp or something. And it's all waterproof. And you get your, yes, that's right, coolant temperature sending unit wires, which hook up to the KTM made in Germany thermo switch. So there you have it. Boom, boom, 2-prong. Crush washer included. Man, this is slick. It's got to be said. I've never seen anything so easy in all my life. It's 3 pieces. You know, this bike with this Trail Tech indicator here that I installed, it gets up to 225 degrees in traffic at times, or on the trail. It's a bit hot, man. It's a bit hot. Even with new coolant and stuff and synthetic oil, it's the thing I don't like about a internal combustion engine fluctuating is the extremes. You know, you've got 150 degrees, 160 degrees average temp going up to peak of 225 on a regular basis, especially if you're in tight woods or if you're on the city streets with traffic, red lights. It gets really, really bad. You go up and down, extremes, back and forth, 150 when you're moving, 160, up to 220. So, you know, this thing being a race motor and shaving itself to pieces every day it runs, I figure this thermal stability will keep down, it will keep down the engine wear quite a bit. And, you know, with an addition like this on an old bike, I mean, you're just buying yourself a little time between rebuilds if you're lucky. But, you know, the big thing is just breaking down and stuff. You blowing motors, blowing head gaskets, blowing things apart. The other big thing, of course, you want to do is upgrade your pressure cap. That's something I did the other day. I just got a 26 or 23 pound or something like that. But yeah, no, I'm pretty excited to put it in. I think it's going to work marvelously, and I'm getting ready to take it apart. So, I don't know, maybe you should stick around and watch me do so. Brabamundos might enjoy that.
Let's see what we can do. Got the back seat, 2 bolts out here. Gonna pop his little seat off. Look at that. Terrible seat. Quite painful indeed. Put that down there. I got one of these nice cheapo batteries. It's a, believe it or not, it's a higher amp hour battery by I think 3 or 4. It's a gel battery. You can get these for $13. On Amazon, it's made by TMS, which is Chinese. And it's a gel battery. It's a proper gel battery. And I think it's the YB whatever similar equivalent battery. And ooh, look at that. See, this is rubbing. It's going to eventually vibrate that off. KTM. But anyway, cool battery. Seems to start the bike right up, no problems so far. So, on with it. One off. Try and keep all your nuts in one place, boys and girls. All your nuts in one place. And I'm going to get this off. If you've got a dirt bike, you know that you just pull 2 screws and this tank will come right off. Just one piece with the plastic and everything. I gotta tell you guys, I've had a lot of sport bikes and a lot of sport touring bikes, and I've ridden a lot of stuff, you know. I've walked $30,000 motorcycles onto showroom floors before for a living, and I've hosted the motorcycle show in Seattle 3 years in a row for Ducati. And, man, there's something about having a simple bike you can take apart with one fucking tool. Rebuild the engine, no big deal. Do it in a fucking weekend. I love that. You know, my only complaint about Supermoto stuff is just the oil change intervals are super high. I mean, you gotta change oil on this thing every 10 minutes. Literally, like every 500 miles is recommended by most people who ride these. So, it is a thing. And it is a pain in the ass kind of thing. Yeah, this is a little late night action. Yeah, let's see here. I probably shouldn't be doing this in my condo garage, but I figured it's such an easy project. I can do it with my fucking coffee machine tools. Can you believe it? I mean, it really is a simple task. This is the smelliest part. Right here. Right here, boy. Ah, gross. God, I hate gasoline so much, dude. It is so gross. Okay, so, reveal yourself! Voila. Magnifique. We'll just set that down on the plastique. And there is the ugly beauty of the thing. And this fan, apparently, oh, those radiators look a little fucked up, mounts right here. I've already flushed the coolant on this bike, so I'm kind of bummed out that I'm going to take that apart again and do it again. But I'm going to save the coolant in a bucket because it's brand new. Put it back in. Yep. If it will let me have the coolant. Tonight, if nothing else, I can maybe at least get this. Oh, that's a bummer. They gave me the wrong size. Fucking sons of bitches. Sons of bitches. Yeah, look at that. It's got 4 holes here. For those of you who don't know, this is a 520 EXC. It did not come with this option. So this is pretty slick to see these holes here. Now, that's probably a 7 mil. It's got to be set. I don't think I have a 7 mil, guys. It's no bueno. It's no bueno. And I don't have a factory toolkit nowheres. What's that thing? It's like a 10 mil. And that's like a fucking, I don't know what mil. That's a, who knows what kind of mil. I have all kinds of goodies in here, so you never know. That's not one. It's a miking tool, which I actually need, because when you order wheels from Whatnot, they have to mic your wheel diameter, axle diameter. You know, for now, let's just do a monkey wrench. Don't try this at home. Fucking monkey wrench. Worst tool ever to use for anything. But essentially, I'm just going to try, oh boy, those are really fucking in there, and get this apart. Here's another tip for any of you who do the Trail Tech install, the tachometer. Do not do what I did. Do not crimp it directly to the coil. I thought, well, you know, this thing's telling me to wrap it around the coil wire, like put some electrical tape on it. I thought, that's ridiculous. So I'll actually crimp it to a crimp connector and put it on there properly. And apparently that voltage coming off of there is so high that it counts too high. There's no way to adjust that out. So, well, so here it is. Here's a spark plug. Here's one of the radiator hoses. From what I understand, I can just fucking smash this in there somehow. Pray to the fucking demon lord of Uganda to fucking get the fuck in there, you fucking... Wow, that looks real sketch. Maybe it just goes like, I don't know. Fucking A. It looks pretty sketchy, though. No more checking your valve clearances easily. That's for fucking sure. Okay. So we've got a clearance issue here with some hosiery. Hosiery. We've got... Is that a valve cover? Yeah, it sure is. Valve cover compression. Decompression lever there. That is tight, man. Holy cow. I don't know. Will that work? I guess it will. It's this fucking like Japanese bike over here. No longer Austrians, now Japanese. Oh yeah, wow, like a glove. Look at that shit. Wow, I don't really know how you're supposed to feed those other ones in on the opposing side. gentlemen. But good luck with that. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get like a fucking super long extension and pray and speak some evil tongues or whatever to get that in there. Yeah, very interesting. Well, I guess that fits though. You know, when you do your valve changes and valve adjusts anyway, you'll need to see. Here's the sensor for the fucking thingy I put in, coolant thingy. The coolant thingy. This is the temperature sender for the fucking gauge up there, the Trail Tech. They give you a really nice little slick splice in. So yeah, that's gonna need a very long extension, and I would say like a 5-inch mini one, a 1/4 inch, and then same for the top here. You gotta get past this hose. But that will work, and it will fit, and it will stay. Love it. It's almost time for a valve adjust too. It is time for a valve adjust. Anyway, see if I can get the sending unit in. There's a drain plug down here. All you have to do is fit your Allen to it. Make sure there's no dirt up in there and you get it real deep. And remember, rotate, tighten. So, gonna go this way. Gonna hold the radiator, pray to God, break that bitch loose. When you do this, coolant's gonna mosey on out of the bike. So, be prepared to not ride anywhere if you fuck up. You know, because you don't want to do something like this and not have a car close by in case you have to be somewhere. But I have my car outside, so no big deal. It's also raining, as usual, so no worries. And you can, if you really want to be on skis, coolant, you can do a quick swap. Here. Crush washer, probably don't need Teflon. Sometimes I suggest that, but in this case, probably not. I bet you I can quick swap this shit, if it's the right threads and all. If you are going to quick swap it, be faster than me. Gross. And remember, animals eat that shit and they die, so don't do it in a condo like I did. Because you're going to kill someone's puppies. And they'll be like, delicious. Lick, 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 die. Lick, 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 die. So, that's it. There's the sending unit. The crush washer's in there. Fucking monkey wrenches after it. Like a total caveman. I love that he's looking at an ex-motorcycle mechanic. And I'm putting this shit on. Fucking monkey wrench. So ghetto, bro. So ghetto. Now, I'm having clearance issues with that. But, lucky for me, these are all rubber mounted, so things can move a wee bit. You want to snug it up pretty good to crush the washer. I would say like 9 to 15 pounds. You don't want it rattling out on you, and you want it to seal. Looks like it's in a good position. I mean, next up, you've got your harness pigtail, which, quite simply, pops in there and ties into the main harness. And I think it's one of these guys here. This is a hot start. I forget who it is, but it's one of these bastards. One of these bloody sons of bitches. I'm not sure. Oh shit, is that crooked? Better not be fucking crooked.
Let's see. Interesting. It's saying that there's wiring harness to main harness. White connector. Do you see a fucking white connector, bro? Nein, it's keinen. Toolchen, it's harness, and it's making the parts very difficult. Eine, it's keine einer. Unser Creeper, uns ist bisher, ja, das ist gut. One more there, creating the tight harness, ja. Ja, uns the cutters here, uns the light to see in the darkness. Ja. Sie fixen the harness, ja. Yeah, the Molex connector and the 2 pins sewn together with the crimpers and secure in the Molex. This kit is available in the Radio Shack. Yeah, you put the Molex connector in there and the crimp the ends, and you have the harness you make from scratch, yeah? Because you live in country where there's no shit, so you make your own shit, eh? Okay. Seriously, okay? Ja. And this will tie into the primary fan, yeah, and provide power under 5 amps or something to the fan during trigger switch operation for the thermostat. And this one ground, this one hot, and I'm not sure whether to splice into aftermarket pressure switch harness, or if I will splice into the battery directly. This is questionable, but if you need to do same thing, you go to Radio Shack, yeah, and you buy the Molex connector, male female pin. I think this is 18 gauge to 16 gauge or something. That is how you do that. Okay, then you have the connector. It's very clean and tidy. And you run from the fan to the power source in the ground or to the battery directly. Keep in mind, if you used to do this, then the battery will keep the power on constantly to the fan, and you will have fan running like an Audi TT from 1990s. When the car is off, the fan run even if engine is hot, yeah. And same with the KTM. So this is optional, up to you. I don't think it's problem, because most of the time you'll be rolling to stop and the engine will be below the thermal temperature sensor trigger, and then you will have no problem with the fan. If the fan is on for a couple minutes till engine cools, it's okay. I think I not think it's a big problem. Thank you for watching this crap anyway. Bye bye. Auf Wiedersehen. Dirty. Ciao. Fucking whatever. In the instruction, in the spare wire. The harness white connector. Nein! Lies! Lies!
Sons of bitches!
The only white connector I see is this one, which goes to the fucking choke. If you'll pardon me, I'll take a closer look.
Nine! Stupid wiring! Stupid everything! Nine!